Hello everyone, SuperBricks37 here. In today's LEGO City update, we're going to be doing something a little bit more interesting. We're actually going to be adding some LED light strips up underneath the little shelf that's above the city. That way we can have a little bit better ambient lighting in here. So I can change the background color and everything like that for Instagram posts as well as some YouTube videos. And we're also going to be changing a few other little things in the city and adding a couple things as well. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so we're actually going to start out by mounting these strip lights. And I got the Monster Basics multicolor LED strip. And I got these at Walmart actually, and I think they were like $6 or something like that. And you get 6.5 feet of lights, which is going to be more than enough to go across this. So yeah, let's open it up and see what we got inside. Everything comes in a little metal baggie like this. Now, let's see if we can get this open with one hand. And if we take everything out of the bag, you can see we have our lights, which are actually just USB powered, so you just plug it into any normal charging block and that'll power them. Then we have our instructions, and we have our remote. And you can see on the remote, we've got a whole bunch of different settings, like different colors, different brightness, the changing modes. It's a really diverse set of controls for these lights. So now we're going to get them plugged in, and then we're going to start mounting them. Alright, I got the strip lights installed, running all the way down the city. And I am happy with how they look. I'm not too big of a fan of the strip that has to go up the wall like that, but I think it's not too big of a deal. And then if we turn all these lights off, then we grab our handy little remote here and turn strip lights on. You can see they really do light up the city. You can change the colors, like here's set as blue, which I think really gives it a nice aesthetic. And then go to something like a yellow or just a soft white, which I think provides some really nice backlighting for the city if nothing else. And stuff like red would help me with some really nice pictures for Instagram, for some things like my Marvelverse series or stuff like that. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that. So let's switch it back to the white and then turn our display lights on. And as you can see, it does help out with these big lights as well, because it gets rid of pretty much a lot of the shadows that you'd normally see on the back wall if they were off. So if we turn them off, you can see there's some shadows back behind some of the buildings and behind some of the planes. But if we turn the lights back on, those shadows get a lot less visible. So I'm pretty happy with that. Allows me to give some really nice mood lighting to the city. And those are just on adhesive backs, just strung across these hooks, just stuck right to them on each of the hooks. So yeah, that's how I was able to do that. And now the next part of the update is actually going to be adding a few things to the city. Alright, so we have the streets cleaned up just a little bit now. And the first small change we're going to make to the city is actually adding in a brand new car, which is the 2021 LEGO Speed Champions McLaren Elva. And if you didn't know, I am a really big fan of this car. I really like the unique look of the completely open front end where it doesn't have a windshield at all. I'm a really big fan of that look for not only the LEGO model, but the actual car itself. So I'm very happy to have added this to my collection and added it to the city. And then the next thing we're going to do is actually make this window right here on the Daily Bugle a completed window instead of it being broken with Green Goblin flying through it. And I did a poll over my Instagram, and the majority of the votes actually went to keeping it broken, but it was very slim. It was I think maybe 2 or 3 votes was the deciding on that. But I feel like it would be a lot easier to not only use the building, but make it look more complete inside the city if we did fix this window up. That way, this floor is also usable for scenes such as this one right in here, which I posted over on my Instagram as well. So, yeah, I think we're going to get this taken off and then go fix that up. And I'm actually going to upload that as a separate video, and I will put that video right up in the cards in the top right hand corner, so you can check that out if you like. So yeah, now let's go get that done. Alright, so we got the window replaced now. Didn't take very long to do it, and you do actually end up with quite a few extra pieces as well, which I'll probably just keep set to the side. That way I've got them in case I ever want to change it back. But yeah, so that's how that's looking. And then now I think we're just going to move around, do a few more smaller things to the city, as well as set up a few new scenes for this update. So let's do that and then we'll be back. Alright, so the next change we're going to make is actually to finally complete the little edging on the rest of the sidewalks for this part of the city that I never completed because I ran out of pieces. At the Lego store the other day, I actually posted a haul video, and I'll link to that up in the top right hand corner. I actually got this Pick-a-Brick cup, and in it I have some 1x6 dark bluish gray plates that I'm actually going to go along here and replace some of these plates with. That way they will be a little bit more stable, and I can free up some of the 1x2s to use down here to fill in these gaps. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done and see how far we can get with it. Alright, now that that's done, I think it's making this part of the city look a lot more complete, where it's not as gappy on the sidewalks as it used to be. So now what I think I'm going to do is reset up some cars here and then set up some scenes throughout the city so that we can go ahead and end off this video. So yeah, let's go do that. Alright, so I've got a couple scenes set up now, and you can see a couple of them right now. Just do a quick little overview of the city, and then we'll go into a little bit greater detail. So we'll start off over on this side where not much has really changed. Move some of the figures around, move some of the cars around, but that's pretty much all I've done. Nothing besides the lights, obviously. And if we keep moving down the street, you can see I've still got that little temporary corner where I've got the popcorn stand and the hot dog stand. I'm still not sure what I want to put there, so that'll just stay just like that for now. And then if we move up Daily Bugle, you can see we've got the window that was fixed, and then Spider-Man swinging in to fight the Green Goblin, who I did give one of the little pumpkin bomb pieces from the Ultimate Bridge Battle set, which I think looks really nice. Then if we keep going up, we can see Black Cat just chilling up here by the Daily Bugle sign. That's pretty nice. Then if we go down a little bit more, you can see the police helicopters actually landed on top of the police station. We've got the pilot talking to the jetpack police officer and then the other officer as well. And then if we keep going down, you can see Tony Stark is actually driving our new Elva, and he's being attacked by Venom, but he's called in an Iron Man suit, which is launching from Avengers Tower, to come over and help him. So I hope that'll get there soon, so he can stop Venom before he wrecks the car. And then if we keep going, you can see just normal civilians. Got the Camaro pulling out of the garage over there. Looks like they got some work done to that. Then if we keep going up, we got our big set piece this week, which is actually an aim assault on Avengers Tower. So we'll start up here at the top where we have Falcon flying past an AIM agent that's on a jetpack. Then if we move down a little bit, we can see this another AIM agent on a different jetpack shooting down at Hawkeye, who's standing on the helipad. Then if we come over here, you can see we've got Black Panther jumping off the building towards MODOK, who is flying there next to it, leading the attack. Then we go down the building, you can see there's a couple AIM agents climbing up the side of the tower, probably trying to get up to the top to help their buddies. And then down here on the front, you see Captain America running at a third and final AIM agent, which is still at the base of the tower. So that's a big fight going on, and I think it looks really awesome. I really like how I was able to get this AIM agent to just stand up on that antenna piece. Really like that. I'm a big fan of it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this city update, and let me know if you guys like the lights that I now have hung up, and like the change on the bugle and all the other small things that we did. And make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe down below for more content just like this. SuperBricks37 signing off.